driving one of the locations, and although Russian soldiers left this area, these fortified constructions still everywhere, and even more after they left, because these are neighborhoods, or well, to say 30 kilometers from Kiev, and lines of defense are still built and fortified, because you never know when there will be next wave of attacks. But at the same time, it's very pleasant to see fields already. The wheat is coming, sun is shining, and you can see that here they already took the mines out. What I heard now, the drivers of the tractors are driving with bulletproof vests on them, because still there are quite some not exploded bombs in the fields, and still Ukrainians are putting seeds in the ground and praying that God will bless it, that there will be harvest for people here and also for the other countries. And we are driving to Cherkasy Region. It's south from us, and then south east. So here we are explaining what came. This is a bread, long shelf life bread, which should be baked. Then some bouillons and some apricot, and also we have vegetables to be unloaded. So we'll put it here and then explain how to use it. You can see here there is such a place where people can sit, and obviously when there is not enough space in the kitchen to cook, then there are on wood some soups can be cooked here. And as I understood, here should be somewhere kind of a river nearby. I will walk and see. They made houses. Normally these were houses used only in the summer, but now they added some rock wool to keep warmth inside, and here families are living now in a kind of camp. So the families which were leaving their houses from the east, and it is quite a nice picturesque place here. And look to this lake. I see swans. Beautiful view, very peaceful. So people after bombardments, if you are coming here, then you need to get used to the silence and to these birds. And normally here would be smaller children camps or youth camps in the summer, and now it can serve for people in need. So some stay here for longer, others are living further to the west, and other places, I think it's kind of shower here nearby. Very nice peaceful place. And there is a bus. So this microbus was bought in Netherlands. Thanks to donations of all of you, now we have possibility to bring the humanitarian aid, which comes by trucks, to Brovary, and with the bus we can transport it further. And you can see vegetables from Holland being unloaded and brought to this place. Here, director of our charity organization, Metro in Dila, he is busy with unloading beautiful beets from Holland, carrots, biscuits, and we have manna packs from United States with rice. And we brought also some blankets, because tomorrow this will all depart also further to the east. People stay here from Kharkiv, from Lysychansk. So now it's a really place of heavy fights, and tomorrow the buses will drive further to the east to bring the food, but also to pick up the refugees and bring them here to stay. Here we have the Dutch crackers from Bolotye. Also for people who are sitting now in the basements, they said it will be quite good because you can keep it long and well, you add something on top of that and you can eat quite good. So we have here strong helpers also, and those that are looking and learning. Here we came to Cherkasy Region. We have this beautiful manna packs organized by Justin and Elisha Foundation, the ministry which is serving families that are caring for disabled children. A beautiful Reimer family which was serving for years in Ukraine, in Chernihiv, and now supporting people in Ukraine in need with such a beautiful manna packs, and we put it here. That's the place where refugees are coming and staying over longer and then going further. You see the manna packs arrive, and tomorrow they also will go to east of Ukraine. They will go to Kharkiv. They will go to Lysychansk, to places where there are very heavy fights now. It's just before 9th of May, which is day when Russia is celebrating the victory over the Second World War, and Ukrainians know that this day for Russians is very important. And already yesterday, day before yesterday, we had many missiles coming to Ukraine, and they expect even more heavy fights at the east of Ukraine. So this all will go to people who are now sitting in basements or trying to evacuate, and this all products from the Netherlands also we brought now to help people here to feed refugees, but also to bring to the east. So,
Пошли к церкви сходим, покажем. Вот это же мы ставим палатки, и дети здесь спят, а родители вот его домика.
So
Отдельно.
placed here, they place tents in the summer, and children are sleeping here. And these are four-style families normally, so families that are adopting children. They have summer camps here, and this is the building of the church. This village was dying years ago, and somewhere in 2010 Christians came here, first making a rehabilitation center, then building a small church building, then started territory for the camps, and now this place is serving as a shelter for refugees. So here it says the prayer house. So the house of prayer, that's normally the name of the churches for typically Baptist or Pentecostal. And here we have Bravary are coming. Just here I'll show you church inside. Look, this beautiful. Hi! Children have their lessons at the same time. Very nice premise to study, but also to have service, so that there is a place for the church, and there is Thanksgiving. And now it's a combination of ministries for the four-style families, now for refugees, but also for people with disabilities are coming here for some rehabilitation, and now we could bring food from the Netherlands and from United States also to this place. So I'll just show here there are two old ladies also which had to be moved from the east, and they get shelter here. You can see that while the conditions are very down to earth, there is been shown like toilet and shower, and upstairs
обустроили.
Here there is a place for a family. So it's a lot of people on each other, but at least safe and without bombs. Here is next to the church building. There is kind of garage because this car is also very intensively used for taking people out of dangerous places. But now it needs some reparation, and it is just right next to the church building. So normally it would not be fit for winter, but with a bit of rock wool, a bit of foil, and there is a place here. Very silent place, general neighborhood, very silent neighborhood. And the village was almost dying before Christians came here. Now it has another life, and it can serve the good purposes. And then thanks to your support also, there is some food here. And we will bring more food to this place because we see that it is properly used, and there are people who need it here, and also there is possibility to bring it further to the east. And here, this used to be sauna before. It was completely destroyed some years ago, so the local, say, village municipality gave it to the Christians. So they renewed it, and now there was a family with foster children living here, like a children home. And now there are 27 people living in this one house, and these are the families which went from the east, and also older people who were evacuated and who could not move further. They get shelter here, they get food every day, they can stay, and well, I think this place needs a bit of improvement, so we'll see what we can do to help this ministry also. And this used to be also what we call club of the village, so that would be the place for discos in the past. It was for many years not used. Now it was given also to the Christians here, to the mission, and now our brothers and sisters are renewing it. You see, they are making now rooms for people who lost houses to live, especially those who are taking care of adopted children. They can have in future shelter here. It needs a lot of renovation, but the building is big. Here we have locals. Very nice, and look to these beautiful pictures, places. And this whole area, well, now it was kind of orchard. Now it is also given to this mission that was taking care of orphans, and that place was serving as a camps, and there are plans to develop this into small park. And after the war, a lot of people will need also psychological rehabilitation, spiritual rehabilitation. So this will be quite nice place, peaceful place to come, to think over the future plans about life, of changes in life. And it is very nice to be part of this ministry and to help. We were discussing establishing here a mini bakery, also because here in the neighboring villages there are no bakeries. The bread is brought from town. It's not very far, like 20-something kilometers, but because of logistics nowadays, the price is double here in the village, while there are families which moved from the east and want to settle here, and there are young orphans which are growing up, and they would need also training on how to make bread, how to bake bread. So we could help them with equipment to start. Next time I'll come to film the place which they want to make for the bakery. Here there is even swimming pool. Well, it's not so clean at this moment, but in the summer there is a bigger swimming pool there, and here children can play. You can see that it was not made with much funds, but with a lot of love. And here there is a bigger swimming pool. That is the place where they make now apartments for families. Here 27 people live already, and here there is a smaller swimming pool and a lake. And if we make here a bakery, it will serve the neighboring villages, and it will give jobs to families, to young people that grew up without parents, and also for future they can come to us and get training how to bake bread, how to make cakes, confectionery. And it would be very nice to develop this territory, this village which was dying years ago and now gets a new life. But what is very important, this new life is based also on Bible, based on the hope of eternal life. So it will not only be bread for the body, but there will be also bread for the soul. So if you want to be also part of this ministry, please look to my bio. There is a description of how to donate to Perspectiva 21-3 charity organization, and we are now discussing for the US a partnership with NGO, so you will be able to make your donations tax deductible. In the Netherlands, we are cooperating with the Come Over and Help mission. There are also requisites there, so please follow it. And if you know also organizations, or you know the bakeries which are able to give equipment, or for free, or for normal price, for good price, we are now preparing the storage place here in Ukraine. We are preparing the team who will be able to repair it, and then we can install it in these kind of places, which at this moment have no own bakeries, but there are a lot of families from the east moving already to here, a lot of orphans which will get here the shelter, and a lot of Christians which are taking care already of them. So I'm excited to be part of this beautiful ministry in future, to serve people, to help people, and to help them in a sustainable way so that they can support themselves. So please pray also for this initiative. This village name is Sherbinovka. Well, I think it's almost unpronounceable for the Americans or for Dutch, but it's a very nice and picturesque place. Village Sherbinovka in Cherkasy region. It's like 2 hours something drive from Kiev to south.